Yeah, and, it's kind of crazy. It's like almost that season, and seems like April's
Yeah.
kind of pretty much gone and went for us. And
Too fast.
I know it has been too fast. The weather's been crazy too, so it seems like we've been making up for lost time. We don't get, many consistent nice days. It's just been one extreme to another.
Yeah.
And today's one of those extremes, but in one of the good ways that we like to see it. Nice warm up for us on the way. We have a beautiful sunrise in the making for us. Taking a look at a quick time lapse out towards Licking County, and fortunately, it's not nearly as chilly out there. So definitely a warmer start to the day. Temperature right at 54 degrees. Dropped a couple degrees since earlier this morning here in Columbus, but all being said, well, hey, it's pretty nice out there. You might even be able to get away with really not even needing the light jacket, and if you do have it, there's a good chance you're not going to need it very long because things will be much warmer heading into the afternoon today, but rain, that's going to be returning as we head into tomorrow. So again, from one extreme essentially to another, and especially when we look at temperatures through the 10-day forecast, some pretty big changes on the way. This warm front still triggering some showers just to our north. Again, this is going to be keeping things relatively dry here in town with this warm front, but for areas just to the north, that's where we're seeing some of these showers start to trigger in parts of central and northeastern Indiana. We're going to continue to see that take place ahead of this system, which again has been triggering some severe thunderstorm warnings just being updated in the state of Missouri now. This is going to be gradually lifting to the north, expecting things to be pretty nice and dry for us though, so we're not going to be worrying about any widespread precipitation for us today, nor really into the start of your Friday. But we are also keeping an eye out on something you may have seen some alerts for. Again, this is particularly for the conditions of which we're dealing with today. Into the afternoon, we have red flag warnings pretty much all across central and southern Ohio due to the fact that it's going to be warm, breezy, but very dry out there. That's the ticket to see those red flag warnings. And again, just avoid any outdoor burning through the day as those fires can easily spread. Now, looking at your temperatures hour by hour through the day, quickly warming up for us, and you can probably understand why we do have this red flag warning, and you'll know by the afternoon. Temperatures well into the 80s from the late afternoon into the early part of the night for us, and it is going to continue to stay rather warm as we head into the overnight hours. Temperatures falling to about 58 degrees tonight, so a very mild start to the day tomorrow. Not going to be as warm, not going to see as much sun, but we will see more rain and cooler weather behind this front that's going to come through, although it's looking like things will be pretty dry as we head into your Friday morning. So we'll jump going right into your Friday. Again, looking at a dry start to the day. We will see mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, but rain chances really not picking up until we head into the late afternoon, evening. We'll start to see some isolated showers develop late into the afternoon, but nothing really widespread until later into the evening hours, which models have been indicating that this particular system won't be warranting any severe weather for us, which is great news. Moving in and out a little bit quicker, and with that, probably not going to see as much rain, so a couple things kind of aiding to help this be as not an impactful system for us, but still, nonetheless, some storms will be possible as we head into Friday evening, and then this boundary essentially will just be sitting around, staying cloudy, rain showers going into the overnight, where it looks like most of the rain still looking very well like it's going to be arriving overnight into the early morning hours on Saturday, seeing some heavy rain going into the overnight hours, going into Saturday morning. We're going to continue to see some heavy rain from time to time. That's going to continue to move through and really not wrap up until we head into the mid-morning hours for us. But again, rainfall amounts generally looking at less than an inch across most of the area. We'll continue to see the rain then dissipate as we head into your Saturday and a much cooler weekend ahead. Temperatures are going to go from the 60s on Saturday, low 50s if we're lucky Sunday, and a much colder start to next week with temperatures in the low 30s.